Hi, everybody, and happy 4th of July. Beckie Belote here with Creative Memories. I am an advisor and I'm going to show you some really cool border ideas. I feel like I've kind of showed maybe a little bit of this concept before, but somebody asked me recently for borders that would work for boys and girls. So I was trying to think of something that would be really versatile for either. I have girls and I do tend to flower everything up. So, anyways, I'm going to use this tool. If you don't have it, it does some really cool things. It's a bow and envelope maker. All right. So it makes bows, and I put bows on my scrapbook pages, and it makes envelopes, and I make cards, but I also put envelopes in my scrapbook pages because it's a great thing to tuck a card in, like for a birthday or for an anniversary where you don't have a lot of cards, but you want to throw a couple in there. All right. So it does that, but it's also really good for some other techniques. So I'm going to show you those now. And let's see here. You make some room. I'm going to, oh, before I forget, so tomorrow we have a new product release, and I don't have it yet because I can't even order it till tomorrow, but I wanted to give you a heads up about it. So it starts at 1 o'clock Eastern time. And if you, they're going to come out with 3 new totally tonal packs. So it'll be canary yellow, Kelly green, and pumpkin. All right. And the cool thing about totally tonals that people don't understand is like, you come to a crop and you're like, I've got Barney, the dinosaur Barney. I don't even know if he's a thing anymore. He was when my kids were little. And you don't have any theme packs for Barney. No, we don't have any theme packs for Barney because it's too obscure. um, so anyway, sometimes we don't have something for everybody depending on what your theme is. So totally tonals are perfect because it's color schemed. So we may not have Barney theme pack or Barney designer pack, but we do have purple totally tonal. So that's going to be perfect for those pictures. So anyways, the stickers are versatile, that they're supposed to be able to be used for almost anything. So they're great. So if you don't have totally tonals, it's something you should invest in because it does do really good. But the reason why you want to invest in it now is because if you buy any 6 totally tonals, so it could be paper, it could be stickers, it could be paper and stickers. If you get 6 of them, 6 different totally tonals in any color scheme, but we have brand new ones. We have brand new ones, like I said, in the Kelly green, in the pumpkin, and in the canary. But we also have old ones that are really cool, like the soft pink, the baby blue, island green, and more. Okay. Any 6. I'm pretty sure that even the old ones count. They're going to throw in a pack of cardstock that includes 12 pieces of cardstock, 4 canary yellow, 4 Kelly green, and 4 pumpkin. All right. And then you're also going to get a pack of the mats. Okay. When I say mat, I mean these guys where you can journal on them, you can put photos on them in the same colors, in Kelly green and pumpkin and canary. Starting to get the feel for it. So you'll save like 20 bucks, 20 bucks by picking 6 totally tonal. So be checking them out because that is going to come out tomorrow at 1. Another thing that comes out, there's a line that's called C's, like SEAS, C's, please. It's beautiful. It's going to be great for your boating, for your beaching, for your whale watching, for your cruises, for your Alaska vacations. We went to Camden, Maine. Thanks, Lanita. A couple of years ago. Wow, we really could. Actually, it was last year. We could have used this pack for that. Seals, whales, mountains, hiking, camping, you name it. It's beautiful. You need to check that line out. It's bundled until the 14th of July, 2023 for 10% off. So normally 72, it's only 62.50 if you get the bundle. Plus, In the bundle is a dolphin border maker punch. Oh my God. We haven't had anything dolphin. I don't know about you all, but in our area, we have dolphins. We have dolphins. And anytime we go on vacation, we like to see dolphins. So, anyways, very excited about the dolphin border maker punch that comes in the bundle. So you can save by getting the bundle. All right. But you can buy all the elements separate too. They've got laser borders, laser mats. It's a really cool, cool collection. Also, what they've done for the very first time is they have 5 different beautiful album cover foiling patterns. For instance, one's called Surfer's Paradise and it has seashells on it. Gorgeous. There's one that has a big heart. Gorgeous. All of them are gorgeous. One that just has dots. One of them has bicycles and balloons. I mean, all kinds of different options. So 5 options for your album cover foiling. And then you have 5 different album colors to pick from. So you could take the heart pattern and put it on the jade album cover. You could take the dot pattern and put it on the dusty blue shimmer album cover. You could take the bicycle and balloons and put it on the cobalt cover. You can mix and match. This is a limited time promotion only to July 14th at 1 p.m. If you'd like to see more of this, you should support this to let the company know that you want to pick your color for your foils. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, if you like to engrave your spines, I don't want to walk over across the room. Hey, Jeff, come here. Will you hand me something, please? Do you see that book right there that says Zoe Radford University? Yeah. Yeah, if you've never done custom spines, you can order your albums and go ahead and order your custom spine at the same time. So it doesn't even have to be an old album, but they come back really pretty like this. You can change your font, you can change the size, you can put anything down here, and then you can put anything down here. Super pretty. They come in different color foils depending on what color spine you pick. It could be an album that you have sitting on your shelf right now. You don't have to send the album back. You just need to know what color it was. Or you can mix and match. I have some that's green here, yellow here. Like you can mix and match your colors if you can't get the exact color that you want. So those are normally $10. They're 33% off as long as you get 3 or more. So you could do your whole wall of albums and get a 33% discount on it. So it's really simple, really easy. So I wanted to let you know about that. There's a couple more paper books. Anyways, lots of new stuff. So pay attention to the new stuff. Wednesday at 1 o'clock. See your advisor. If you don't have an advisor, please use me. Beckie Belote, I would appreciate your support. If you just order from the company, nobody, we're all small business owners. Nobody gets credit for your sale. Please pick an advisor. They won't bug you unless you want to be bugged. But please support these small home businesses. We appreciate that very much. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this simple border idea I was telling you about. And so I need to share my screen. All right. Yeah. All righty. So, first of all, well, let's see, here's my tool. And I was going to use some stuff that I have moved out of my area of vision. All right. So what I want you to do is pick 2 paper colors. I'm going to use red and blue in honor of 4th of July. And go ahead and cut it at, I'm going to cut it at 1 inch. All right, so this is going to work with 1 inch. It will also work with 3/4 of an inch. And those are the only 2 that I played with. I'm going to go ahead and do it twice because there's 2 different skills I want to show you. Yeah. All right. So you can do, if you're doing cardstock, you can do 2 at a time. If you're doing designer print, you can do 4 at a time. And we have this little notcher here. We're going to use the notcher today. I'm going to go ahead and put my two borders, stack them on top of one another, and then I'm going to put them up so that it's level to the edge here. And then I'm going to push, and it's going to notch. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it over so that the notch is hanging off. Let me see if I can get better lighting for you. So that the notch is hanging off and lined up to the edge. So it's lined up right here to the edge of my tool. And I'm going to continue that pattern all the way to the end. If you are doing this with designer print, well, actually, I'll demo it with designer print because that's really important. Gosh, and my husband has turned on the TV. He's enjoying his day off, and I hope it's not too loud. All right, so then we have these looks right here. Okay, and because it's cardstock, we can put it all kinds of different ways. But let me just show you the different ways. Actually, we're going to do the other one first, and then we'll show you some different ways. All right, now these are the 1 inches. I'm going to show you a different concept with this one. All right. So we are going to do it again on one side. Slide it down. So this is the other was 3/4 inch strips. These are 1 inch strips. So exactly what I just showed you. I'm just going to go all the way to the end. Then what we're going to do is flip it over. And I'm going to save this one for the end. You're going to center this little thing has feet on it. I'm just going to center the feet in that little tab spot space. And I'm going to do that all the way down. I'm going to kill him if y'all can hear my TV. I won't really kill him, but you know. All right, so this is just a partial. So let it kind of hang off a little. I'm going to line up. There's a little line right here that I'm lining up to that edge to ensure that it's kind of centered. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. Okay, this time, this is a little more spacious down on this end. So I'm just going to kind of guess it on this one. Just a little guessy guess. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go close my door. Might make it a little quieter in case it's noisy for you guys. All right, maybe that's better. All right, so now let's look at some looks that we can get out of this. I have a piece of paper somewhere. Actually, I'll build it on a dark one. All right, so this is a 2-inch strip of paper. So let's look at some looks with this. So we can do some stacking, and because I'm using cardstock, if it doesn't work so that it, well, this is actually a pretty look. But I wanted to do this look. No, I did want to use, what did I want to do? One way it's going to match and one way it's not. So just because it's cardstock, you can flip it. Is that cool? All right. Other things that you can do with these two, you can weave them. Make sure they're going opposite directions. And you can actually, it looks cool too. So let's go ahead and show it while we're at it before we weave. Okay, is that pretty? All right, then make a beautiful red, white, and blue. Throw some fireworks on there, right? All right, or you could also weave. Again, with weaving, make sure they're going towards each other like this, and you can just kind of weave the humps like this for another really super cool look. And then you could get away with more like a probably 1.5 inches piece of white behind it if you wanted to, okay, if you're going to weave it like that. So I wanted to show you those. We also have the first one that I showed you. We have some different looks with that. Did I do those in red and blue? I did. All right, so we can do looks with this as well. You can place them together for this look. Remember, if you're using cardstock, keep flipping it until they match perfectly. If you're using designer print, there is a trick to making it work. All right, so that's a look. Is that pretty? Here's a look. You can separate them. You can layer them. Nice. If you did another set, you could get more of an octagonal look there if you wanted to. I like this one was. But again, make sure that the notches are the same on both sides. One way it's going to fit perfectly, the other way it's not. All right, do you like that? Yes, I do. All right, excellent. So, what I'm going to do is show you some completed one, and then actually I'm going to make one for you right before your eyes. So let's do, what am I going to do? I'm going to use, what is this called? Enchanted Wizard. All right, and I'm gonna do a double page, so I'm gonna do them at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do the 1-inch border on this one. 1 inch. So I'm cutting both pieces of paper at the same time, and I want to do a double page spread with matching borders. So this is for one page, and I'm going to do it again for my other double page. Then I'm going to stack all 4 strips, but I'm going to do it strategically because now, folks, I am not working with cardstock. All right, I want those notches to match up, because if I flip it, it's not going to work. Okay, so in order to make sure they're going to work, you take your matching colors and face them toward each other. Take your matching colors and face them toward each other. I want my red to be up. So I'm going to fold this pattern to each other. Okay. I just want you all to be able to see better. All right. So both strips should be the same color on both sides if you've done this properly. And then stack all 4 of them together. And then grab your bow and envelope maker, which, by the way, is a very inexpensive tool. And you're going to love it. All right. We're going to level this out like before. Actually, I wanted the red up, didn't I? We're going to level it up. We're going to slide them all so that the notch is at the edge, and keep doing it all the way down. After I do this side, you can either stop like I did on the one border, or you can flip it over and do the side, which I'm going to do on this one because I already have a page layout with the other design. So I'm now going to flip it. I'm going to leave this awkward one for now. I'm going to center the hump so that my little feet are in between it. The little feet point to the corners if they're centered properly. Yeah, it's a very heavy duty blade to be able to go so easily through all 4 of these. I'm not really even pushing all that hard. Right down here, I'm going to kind of guesstimate. Down here, I'm going to kind of guesstimate. All right. Stack the corners. All right, let's grab some paper. I'm probably just going to work on probably just white today. Black might look nice too. Let's do black for a change. Okay. And I am going to do hmm, color do I want to put this with this? I think I'm going to use a white. And this is the 2-inch. Wish I could ask you all which one of those you liked the best when I showed it. Do you like the weave vest? Maybe I won't stick it down and I'll let you all decide after the video. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is put the green one high and the red one, let's see, like this. I like that. So the green one on the top. Now, if you forget to put the paper together, like if you're one of those that gets really carried away and you don't follow instructions, I am actually one of those, as you know. Um, don't freak out, because let me just show you what you would do to fix the problem. So if you got carried away and now you wanted the two grays to face each other, the only way you can get the two grays to face each other is if they don't match. Because when you flip, then it's not the same. Now I could get these, of course, to match, but what if that wasn't your goal? What if you wanted a different look? So if you wanted them to match, just line up to where they do match. So like this matches, right? Just stick it down to your piece of paper. You're going to want to make your strip a little bit not as wide, and then you just cut off there and cut off there, and it's going to look beautiful. Okay, so if you goof, not an emergency. I've done it. I know. All right. So hopefully you like that. Now, when I cut those off, I still had two pieces of paper that we hadn't used yet. So what I'm going to do, just to make this even prettier, is pick whichever color you want. And I don't know how much I have left. Let's take a measure. Let's take a look see. This is 10 inches. So I'm gonna cut this in half at the 5. Oh, why don't we use one of our funny blades? Let's use I love how about just the wave? Let's use the wave. Stamping actually would be good because this kind of looks like the stamping. Do I have this on here? Yes, I'm gonna use stamping. So I've got the 5-inch. We're using the stamping blade today. Righty. Oopsies, oopsie daisies. It's not stuck down. That's why this is happening. All right. And then I can put one here. Oh, yeah, I like that. And then one here. All right. Stamping. Stamping is one of those that I'm just going to leave it. But with stamping, it has an inverted, kind of like the scallop does. So these are two different ones. So for those of you that don't like it, that those don't match, that probably is not your best option for this. Maybe the wave one would work better. All right, but I do like it with this. All right, and so now we're going to cut up some. Actually, let's use a mat. Um, I don't like that one. We have a. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut out the mat This is going to be a 1/4 inch, I think, though, not a half. That'll be a really thin mat. I'm not going to do that. Let me see what else I have here. I think I'm just going to use this one as a journal box and be happy with it. And then I'm going to go. I like to get 2 out of 1, but this one is tricky because of the way that oh no, I probably could do it 1/4, a half inch. But anyways, let's cut some mats. I'm going to do some 4x6 mats. So you're just going to cut like 4. Oops. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it. I didn't intend to do that. All right, so let me tell you how to use this blade while I'm at it. So for the ones where it matters, stamping, it doesn't matter which way it goes if you actually want the stamp part of it. When you put it in your trimmer, there's my Creative Memories logo there. You want the Creative Memories logo on this blade to be facing the Creative Memories logo there. And that way you will indeed, on the piece of paper that you're cutting, you will get the stamping and not more of a wave look. Okay, so this one is kind of an inverted. All right, so then I'm going to do it over here too. So the other side is pretty too, but I wanted it to be stamping, so that's what I'm going to go with here. And I'm probably going to go more with like a 5.5 now, or maybe 5 3/4. This piece of paper is going to have the right one. This piece of paper is going to have the wrong one, so I'm going to trim that off so that I can be consistent. And then I'm going to go to the 5 3/4. Yeah, the piece that falls off will be the inverted. The piece of paper on the trimmer will be correct if you put your blade in so that the Creative Memories is facing the Creative Memories. So we've got 2 beautiful mats here. I'm going to eliminate this. Actually, I'm going to do a circle or an oval. Let's do an oval. I think I'm going to throw some white in here too. Here's an oval. And I'm going to use my blue blade. And the reason for that is then when I go and put my photo on it, I can use one of the other 2 colors and it will be perfect. You just have to get the little knobs and the tracks, which for whatever reason, is it upside down? No. Oh my gosh, you guys. You would think that I can't do this. All right, so there we go. It is in. Because it's the blue blade, it is reaching away from that piece of paper. And you need to give yourself space so that this doesn't happen right here. Just going to do a little fixie. All right. All right, so we got one of those. And then I think I'm going to do some white too. And I'm going to keep this stamping blade in to go with the same. In fact, I think I'm going to do the stamping blade around the edge of this too. All right, so there's 2 little humps, the cut groove and then the not cut groove. As long as you're close to that other not cut groove, you should have plenty of space to get your look that you want on your mat here. Okay, so that's beautiful. All right, and then I'm going to do some white just to have another accent color. I'm going to take it over just a little bit. I'm going to do some 4x4s. I'm going to start by going all the way around, just like I did with that mat, so that every edge already has that look on it. And then I'll make them 4x4s. Or maybe 4 1/4. Yeah, all of those look good. This one is bad, so remember to go. You'll notice that you may not be able to even see when it goes awry, but it's because when you cut right in the middle, one is going to be right and one is going to be wrong. So, all right, so there we go. All right, so there we have it. This mat is upside down. We've got a beautiful mat here. Let's throw this there. Maybe do this kind of look over there. Super pretty, huh? And then you can add some stickers or whatever to finish that off. Do you like it? All right, and remember we had other looks we could have done with this. I wonder if this is when it goes haywire. Maybe I have to go steal from this side. What we may have discovered. No, it works. There you go. But you may have to steal from the other side to get the same colors to go together here, depending on how you are putting them together. So there's that other look, which I think I preferred it the way that I had it, or maybe the weave. And again, when you weave, make sure they're going opposite of each other. Let's do the weave. All right, cool. So I did just a couple more pages. I'm going to go ahead and show you those to you now. I did this one. This, I use the new music staff and notes punch for my embellishment here. This is the silver and gold collection. And this is where I've taken the two 3/4 inch ones where I just did one side and I faced them towards one another. Right, so I face them towards one another. These are designer prints. All right, and then I added a silver and gold sticker strip from that collection. And this was one of those mats where I cut out the middle of the mat and put it here for an embellishment. Hope you like that. And this, by the way, looks really pretty like this too, doesn't it? All right, and then I did, this is not, looks like I only brought in half of the paved spread. But I'll show it to you anyways. There was another half with the matching here. I did this in another tip Tuesday, and this would be too fast for me to it would take me too long to demonstrate this one for you, but it's not hard. So you might want to go look in my tip Tuesdays. It probably was a couple months ago. And it showed you how to use your jumbo circle cutter or your other circle cutter and our mat to get this look. All right, so anyways, on circles, super simple and fast. All right, so that is all I've got for today. I don't even know if anybody is at home even watch today, because you should be at the pool, which is where I'm gonna go soon. But anyways, I appreciate you. I thank you for watching me, and I hope that you have a great 4th of July, and I guess that's all I've got to say. Thanks. Bye, everybody.